Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nnamdi Kanu calls for prayer to avert too many deaths in Igbo land. Nnamdi Kanu calls for prayer to avert too many deaths in Igbo land. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, please ensure you like, you subscribe and share. Now the details. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has expressed pain over the death of Ohanaeze President General Emmanuel Iwanyowu, former Minister of Bonaya, Onu, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, and Onyeka Onwenu. Kanu called for prayers to avert too many deaths in Igbo land. The IPOB leader also cautioned against speaking ill about Iwanyowu, Onu, Ubah and Onwenu because it is against Igbo tradition. Kanu disclosed this during his routine meeting with his legal team at the Department of State Services facility in Abuja. Making Kanu's remark public, his lead counsel, Aloy Ejimako, said, "Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directed me to convey his heartfelt sympathies to the families of Chief Emmanuel Iwanyowu, Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah and Dame Onyeka Onwenu." Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, MNK, is pained at their demise and as he mourns, he sends his comfort to Igbo and request that none should speak ill of the departed, as such is repugnant to Igbo traditions. He sees this death to be too many in so short a time and calls for prayers to avert too many deaths from the land. Onyeka Onwenu, in particular, was very close to Onyedu, who found her private advice to be invaluable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, MNK, recalls that Onyeka was a firm believer in freedom and that she lived a fulfilled life that guaranteed her eternal rest in heaven. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has expressed pain over the death of Ohanaeze President General Emmanuel Iwanyowu, former Minister of Bonaya, Onu, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, and Onyeka Onwenu. Kanu called for prayers to avert too many deaths in Igbo land. The IPOB leader also cautioned against speaking ill about Iwanyowu, Onu, Ubah and Onwenu because it is against Igbo tradition. Kanu disclosed this during his routine meeting with his legal team at the Department of State Services facility in Abuja. Making Kanu's remark public, his lead counsel, Aloy Ejimako, said, "Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directed me to convey his heartfelt sympathies to the families of Chief Emmanuel Iwanyowu, Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah and Dame Onyeka Onwenu." Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, MNK, is pained at their demise and as he mourns, he sends his comfort to Igbo and request that none should speak ill of the departed, as such is repugnant to Igbo traditions. He sees these deaths to be too many in so short a time and calls for prayers to avert too many deaths from the land. Onyeka Onwenu in particular was very close to Lonyedu, who found our private advice to be invaluable. MNK recalls that Onyeka was a firm believer in freedom and that she lived a fulfilled life that guaranteed her eternal rest in heaven. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, I commiserate with the Igbos too, and to the dead, to those souls that have departed. May their souls rest in perfect peace. So now before I go, let's move down to the comment section. Let's see what people are saying. The first comment I have here says, "We won't see death so often again in Jesus Christ's name. Amen." Another comment which I have here says, "Accept one's Owenu and other good Biafrans in Igbo land. One army and police killed. Who again are we praying for? Inwanyo Wifia and Uba, who orchestrated your adoption from Kenya. Oamadike, remember, your prayer whosoever seeketh your life will pay with his blood. Obiaral Edugi." Another comment which I have here says, "Nobody will die anymore. It's not like we ate them, but using our public office to suppress our wish and right not only against the living but far against the starved children and sacrifice father, mother, pregnant women, newborn who Nigerian murderers genocided between 1966 to 70 until date. Biafra is still our home and our nation. Anyone who is against it will perish. The starved children, they pay the automatic price. No Nigerian politics